My name is Laura Dennis, and I am the managing partner for Seasons 52 in Costa Mesa. At Seasons 52, I like to think that we provide a friendly and welcoming environment to our guests where they can come in and enjoy a finer dining experience with a casual price tag. We have 42 or 43 locations at this point and getting ready to open up another one in Texas. There are 3 locations here in California, one in Northern, one in San Diego, and one here. We have a website that will actually tell you where the various locations are, and you can actually even order takeout right there off the website. Seasons 52 is a fresh grill and wine bar that focuses on a better way to eat. Everything on our menu is less than 595 calories. It was all about the seasonality of food. So we do still change our menu, components of our menu 4 times a year with the seasonal change so that we can focus on the food items that are freshest and best during that time of year. They created the menu with 2 important bookends. Our flatbreads that start off your experience, which are a tasty pizza-like thin crust, lots of toppings, lots of flavors, and then our mini indulgences. In order to keep a dessert under that caloric ceiling that we have, we decided to build our desserts in shot glasses. They're the perfect size dessert to finish off your meal. There are all kinds of fraud. So immediately what comes to mind is credit card fraud, inventory theft, taking food that they didn't pay for, or giving food away or drinks away to guests that didn't get paid for are some of the major things that you could see. A big part of that is humans and human nature. Sometimes if you can get away with it, then you will. And so having controls in place, number one, helps set a standard for how things should be and creates a better experience and environment for our guests, but also it keeps everyone honest. While there are items that we allow the team to enjoy for free throughout their shift, there are other items that are on much tighter inventory controls. We have a philosophy of ring it before you bring it. So my team member can't just walk up to the bartender and say, hey, I need, this drink, make it for me. The bartender is required to have a ticket for that drink. It'll pop up on our system because we have a digital system for how the food goes to the kitchen too, and the chef will monitor that and won't send that filet out until they see that has actually been rung in. All of the money that we have in the building is locked up in a safe or locked up in a cash drawer, and we try to keep controls in place to limit the amount of cash that we actually have in the cash drawers as well. Those who are attached to a cash drawer or managers actually have what we refer to as a swipe card, where they actually swipe it just like a credit card, and that's how they get access to opening up the drawer. Each day we issue cash drawers, and typically those are assigned to one person, and there's a set amount of money in that drawer at the beginning of the shift. The team member, when they are assigned to that drawer with the cash, they will count that cash because they're responsible for it. And at the end of their shift, and we're closing out the drawer, we will actually count the drawer, and we should still be back to that number that we started with in the cash drawer. And there's a lot of transactions that happen in a restaurant every single day, and 90 to 95% of those transactions happen with credit cards. So that's the most important focus, making sure that we know how to handle people's personal information, but also what our company is doing to actually protect that information from getting out into the world. When they call in to do a takeout order, we can now send them a text message so that they can enter through a secure portal their credit card information, and it's attached to their takeout order in our system. Knowing that there are controls in place and things that you can and cannot do helps everybody just to work together better and prevents all of the theft and all of the fraud. Having those controls in place ensures that it won't happen, or it'll happen less than it would if you didn't have them in place. It helps me operate a better business by having a deeper understanding, or at least a little bit of an understanding of how the accounting of our systems work. Everything about accounting feeds into building your profitability, price setting, recipes. I mean, there are so many things to control that get controlled with accounting by being able to measure what you're paying out, what's coming in, and every successful business, profitability is a really important piece to that. I was trying not to talk with my hands, but
it's good. They want to see
okay.
more than just
animation. Yes.
Yeah,
okay. Food has, yes. Starting again. Because we nope. Now I do want my water. I didn't want somebody to text me and ding.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna start.
So don't worry about
yep.
it.